Dive has golden cock.
Dive does have a golden cock. There it goes. My microphone wasn't plugged in all the way. So I've just been talking. Woody, thank you for the reset. Thank you for continuing to be a patron of the Dive Bar. Love and appreciate you. I am tired as fuck. I literally was just like ranting and showing off stuff on stream and nobody could hear me. Good to know. Also, tell me if you by any chance hear the fan I have in the background, which is why you see Megamind like rippling his massive brain at us. Is because my AC is still busted because of the holiday they couldn't get anybody out here, so cannot hear the fan. That's good. I don't know if I want to play it. I'm actually gonna close this. We're gonna close this out. We'll come back to this. It's updated for now. Yeah. So here, I'll recap the story, or I'll retell the story. Even if we did, fuck that. You gotta stay cool. Yeah. Well, oh no. I'm just saying if you could hear it, I just wanted to know, because it's not picking up here, but I don't know if that means you guys can't hear it, or it's just so low the mic isn't like showing it on OBS. Yeah, let's recap the story. So yesterday, actually, I got the picture on my phone. So yesterday, I ran a bunch of errands, was planning to hang out with friends, and I decided, all right, let's go clean my bathroom. Because my bathroom was disgusting. I hadn't cleaned it in a couple months, and I'm a guy. So I went to the bathroom to start cleaning, and I cleaned. Did you get a pic? Oh, I have a pic. I've got a couple pics. But I went. I texted it to Kat. Yeah, here it is. Save that to my phone. Why am I saving it to my phone? I took a picture of it. I'm gonna post it in this private Discord. Yeah, that's fun. There we go. You guys want to say there wasn't one? Well, so I didn't show a picture of it because my bathroom is disgusting, and this picture does not make it look better. So I'm gonna show it to you. So the hair came from the drain, I'm assuming, but it somehow came out of this drain. But this is the snake that was in my bathtub yesterday. I have no idea. Like, they say it most likely came out of the drain, and the snake clearly was trying to go back into the drain at times and couldn't do it. So I have no idea how it got here, but it got here. Yeah. So it somehow got in, it knocked my shampoo off the edge, and had it down there with it, because it tried to get out of the bathtub numerous times, but it couldn't go up the sides. And now it was just there, and it, for some reason, brought all the hair. That probably scared it. Oh, 100%. But yeah, it was just there. Poor girl was like, the fuck am I? Well, okay, so here's the interesting thing to talk about. So this is the only unit beside me. So the unit here, and I'm in unit 25. Unit 26 and 24 are both vacant. If he came out in either of those units, he was stuck and was probably going to die. So I'm very glad he came here. At the same time, why the fuck did he come into my bathroom? And I just saw the fly. How is there always a fly in this room now? I just saw it on the camera. Just like whiz by. Like, all right, whatever. But yeah, so that was the snake. And it's someone's pet. That is what I know. It is someone's pet. The leasing office came and got it because apparently they couldn't get anyone to come and get him. From either the owner or from animal control. So that's lucky. Honestly, those drains are more dry, so it was probably just following more recently used water source. Fair. But so the horrible thoughts that come to my mind when I'm thinking about this. So before I clean my bathroom, I was in my bathroom like taking a shit. I've used my bathroom multiple times that day before I started cleaning. So I'm just curious how long it was in there, like just chilling, listening to me, like rip a fat one in my toilet, and like I'm so confused. But that was the first interesting interaction of my weekend. Um, damn, bro, light a candle. I actually nearly bought some candles this weekend or yesterday. Um, so the other cool thing that happened, or we got to do is this. So this is playgroup.gg, which is a Magic the Gathering associated program. And they keep track of our different commander decks, show off their win rates, give them stats, show how good they do, how bad they do, and stuff like that. But it also, you can make play groups, and you can't really see it. Hold on. Sub counter, camera. There we go. It also shows rankings within your play group. So there's 8 decks here, 4 friends. Each of us have 2 decks. This one's mine because I'm the best. I'm number 1. And it tracks games we played yesterday and shows stats. Total games 2. Average game is an hour. That's because of the first game. Average rounds 8. Total playtime 2 hours. Like, shows a lot of really cool stuff. I really like that this existed. And we got to use this yesterday. There was a lot of stuff we had to work on. But so something I found very funny with this, because I love just looking at stats and data. So the first game took about 2 hours. I was playing very nice. This is my deck right here, playing with basically the Evil Witch from Snow White. I was playing very, very nice. And then I got basically rolled by these 3 at the end because they were like, "You're a problem. I don't do anything. This is the guy who won." It's that simple. The game was an hour and 45 minutes. That's with a 43-second pause time. The other game we played took 27 minutes, and I played my best deck because I was like, "Fuck you guys." So I showed them actual problems. Which, to be fair, this is probably one of their best decks. This one is probably his best deck. And this one is probably his best deck. Yeah, I killed everyone on turn 6. Yeah, turn 6, I killed everybody. I didn't even hesitate. It took 27 minutes. And I think I had the longest turn. Turn duration. Which one is me? Tesa. Yeah, right here. Tesa the rich bitch. It took me 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to go through an entire turn of just like, I'm going to kill you. Which was a lot of fun. And then, yeah, I did 93 damage on the final turn to everybody. It was a lot of fun. But I won. Which is all that mattered. And that was the only 2 games we played. That was the only 2 games we got out because one of my friends, Dungeon Fox here, also known as my buddy Jacob, great guy, he flew to Portugal today for a conference. So he is gone for the minute. But I have a lot of decks I really can't wait to have fun with. But yeah, but out of our decks, Tesa the Rich Bitch is number 1. It won the fastest, which is why it's here. And I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna take that pride. So that happened. Now, as well as we went and bought, we got our fancy Love Your Local Game Store. You can't really see it that well. Take it out of the sleeve. Textless cards, which this is actually one of our favorite cards in Magic. It's one of my favorite cards in Magic. I got 2 because I bought 2 sets of whatever I needed. I think all of us except for my buddy Joe bought 2 sets. Because we all wanted 2. I only needed 1, but I bought 2. God, the fact that there's a fucking snake in my bathroom still shocks me. By the way, I still check my shower now. Like, I walk in there, and the first thing I do is check to make sure the shower doesn't have a snake in it. I've been doing that every single time I walked in the bathroom. I check. But, so the other fun story of today, or this weekend, we'll pause here. One, I didn't get a hot dog this week, because it's currently, like, 90-something degrees. And yes, I know, Woody, it's like 100-something for you. Yeah, it's 92 degrees. So like I did my walk. I did 2 laps and I was drenched in sweat. And I was just like, I'm going home. Like, fuck that. I'm going home. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I saw your post that it was like 112. I was like, yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't live in California. But so I did that. I'm hiding inside. So am I, but my inside needs a fan to stay at 70. Um but yeah, so I did that and I found it very funny. But then okay, so today's story is I got in my sister's car and at some point a nail ended up in her front right passenger side tire. Um and I was driving it. I drove like halfway to the store and I was like, there's something like wrong. There was something obviously wrong with this car. I don't know what's going on. So I pull into a gas station and I got out and I just like looked around the car and I just saw a flat tire and I was like, I just drove this probably 2 miles on a flat. That's bad. Um, could have been worse. But I was like, all right, this tire is dead. So I then, in the 90-degree heat, had to fucking open. Thank God my sister had a spare. But I called her. I was like, hey, you have a flat. Like, your car's got a flat tire. And we don't know if it was from before she gave it to me or if I drove it onto something. But to be fair, I've only driven it. Fuck, I haven't driven it that far. Like, I think I only drove it from her house here. And then I went and got food one day. And then yesterday I drove it to Meeple and back, which I don't think I ran over anything. There hasn't been anything in the road that I could notice, but it doesn't matter. The tire was flat. So she had a spare. I had to then spend 40 minutes to an hour getting the spare off, which one of the bolts holding in the spare was a pain in the ass. And then I had to raise the car, get the tire off, put the tire. I had to change the tire. And I know how to change a tire. That's not a problem. I've done it numerous times for numerous different vehicles. The part that fucking annoyed me was getting the spare off the back because it had 3 bolts holding it in on the back. And one of them just was locked in. It would not come off. And this random dude living out of the back of his SUV walks up to me and is like, hey, yo, you need to use like leverage. I'm like, motherfucker, how am I going to use leverage? Like, how am I going to use leverage in this position? Please explain that to me and I will fucking do it. And he's like, then he tries it and is like, nah, I can't get it. He's like, all right, 1 second. He goes and gets a hammer. And we have the fucking tire iron on and we just bashed with the hammer until it turned. I was like, yep, that works. That is so much better. And then I'm changing the tire. He's then standing next to me for 30 minutes telling me how to change a tire. And I'm just like, I know how to change a tire, but I'm not going to be rude to you because you're trying to help. And then he asked me for money and I'm just kind of like, I'll give you $20. So I cash apped him $20, which by the way, I don't like Cash App. So I had to he told me a lot of like story. Like, we were talking for 30, 40 minutes and he told me a bunch of shit and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be around you. Because he is unemployed. He is unemployed, fired from his job due to a background check because they found out he has a domestic violence record from California. And now he's about to go to jail because he's not paying child support. And I'm just sitting here like, bud, I don't want to know. Like, I don't care. What's his name? I don't know. I think it was Davey, short Asian guy. But he apparently served 7 years for it. So whatever. But yeah, so he's just sitting there helping me. So I Cash Apped him $20, which immediately, as soon as I was done, I unhooked my card from Cash App and deleted the app because I don't like Cash App. I don't like using Cash App or Venmo. I think they're both bad. Like, they just are. I don't like PayPal either, but it's the safest one for me to use. You described a guy I know. We have no idea where he's at. Oh, that's funny. But he had a very nice car. But also, while I was sitting there with him, I told him, "Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go hit up. I gotta go head to the store, get some groceries, head back, give my sister the car, shit like that." And we were chatting. I don't have to give Abby the car, but we were chatting, and he's like, "Oh, you're going to the store? I got food stamps. You wanna? You want?" He did this motion. You wanna? And I looked at him, and I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You know what I meant by that, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you want me to give you cash for the EBT card?" And he's like, "Shh, don't say it out loud." Like, dude, we are sitting outside at a gas station under a tree, making sure you got the $20. Like, no one's listening to this conversation. At the same time, I'm not committing a federal crime for your ass. Like, fuck you. Oh, man. So yeah, that was my like main thing of the day. And then my fucking sister. So I call Abby after it's all done. I call my sister, whose car I'm borrowing. I called her. I told her we got it taken care of. And she's like, "Oh, I'm going to go to Olive Garden today. You want to come with?" And I'm like, "Sure. I have nothing better to do today. Abby, let's go get food. Let's go get Olive Garden." I forgot that she was bringing her kids. And to be fair, I love my niece Riley. Me and my niece Riley love her to death. I'm her favorite uncle. I get to rub that in my other brother-in-law's face. I'm cool with it. I'll take it. And then there's Max, the fucking 5 or 6 year at this. I think he's 6 this year. The fucking menace to society who doesn't listen to his parents ever. He just does and acts out and does all his stuff, and I get why he does it. It's the only way his parents actually pay attention to him. Which I don't need to go into my family's life with you guys. But so he couldn't sit still the entire time. We are sitting there. This kid is making a mess. I don't know if y'all have it out in California. But they have those little like kiosk things sitting at your tables here at Olive Garden and restaurants like that, where you can order more stuff, buy little games to play while you wait, and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we have them at some places. Yeah, so we have that here in most of our restaurants. I'm going to fucking kill that fly. God damn it. He somehow accidentally ordered dessert, thinking he was playing a game, which we told him not to touch it because of what it was. So he accidentally ordered dessert. The waitress thankfully caught it and was like, "Hey, if it's lighting up blue like that on top, that means someone ordered something." And she removed the dessert from the receipt. And I was just sitting there like, "Yeah, Abby, grab that, put it next to me. He's not allowed to have it anymore." Which he started to have a fit, and I was like, "If you're gonna cry, if you're gonna fake cry over this, I will grab you and take you outside, and I'll let you cry outside." Because I'm tired of his shit. I am tired of his shit. At all times, I'm tired of that kid's shit. I know what he does, and I just don't care. But so, that's been my weekend. That's been my last 2 days of just dealing with random nonsense. It's literally just been, oh, also, 4th of July, I bought a 12-pack of beer from the convenience store across the street, walked over here, and watched my neighbors blow off every illegal firework. Because in North Carolina, I don't know about California or anywhere else. In North Carolina, it is illegal to have fireworks that go higher than 8 feet tall, so you can't even shoot off rockets. Yeah, they fired off every illegal firework they could buy in South Carolina and sent that shit out there. And yeah, I bought a 12-pack of beer and I just went and sat on the sidewalk with them, and they were like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." I drank like 3 or 4 with them. Yeah, any aerial fireworks are illegal. I think it's illegal in most places now because there's the high chance of setting fires. Well, California makes sense because it's a lot of dry heat. And also, yeah, I needed a beer. I went and bought about 2 6-packs, about one for Wednesday. I'm not gonna have the car Wednesday. And I bought one for I guess today and tomorrow because I was just like, I need a beer. This has been a weird weekend. It was a shitty week, and I have to now go into another shitty week because I know. Well, yeah, probably still a shitty week. Some of us do it responsibly, but there's way too many who don't. We always want a big open parking lot. That's fair. I have a big open parking lot, so my neighbors were shooting off a bunch of shit. Fuck. Yeah, that's been my weekend. My weekend's been interesting. Woody, how was your fourth, by the way? How was everyone in chat who may or may not be here? Because I know there's a lot of lurkers that I love and appreciate you all. But if anyone would like to tell me how your weekends have been, I'm going to grab another beer while you type that out. There is also a new channel point redemption, but I'm going to let y'all figure that out.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Bro, the excited little run I did around my. What are you talking about? Why did you do an excited little run as you were listening to that? The hot Tua. Yeah, I had to because that shit is funny. It was actually hilarious, and I was just like, I need to just use this while I can. I actually considered making that my sub alert. Or just my follower alert. That was funny as fuck. Alright. What are we gonna play tonight? That's something we should think. Actually, here's something else I want to think about. So we're gonna go here real quick. I'm gonna open Steam. Store. So the summer sale is going on. We'll just go on my wish list. It has 112 games on it. I have this. Don't care. This isn't out yet. So there's a lot of games that are like on super sale right now. I kind of want to get. That was something I was thinking about before stream too. It's like, do I want to buy a new game and just download it before stream? There's a lot of games I want to play, but I just haven't had time. But streaming means I can. Like I can just buy it and play it for stream, and then I can use the stream budget for it. That's how my life goes now. It's just like, am I buying a game? Am I going to play it on stream? And that tells me where the money is coming out of. Oh, actually, that reminds me of another thing I gotta talk about. So streams are gonna be very fucking weird from the 14th to the 28th. Because of how my job works now. So usually, that's Prime Week for everyone at home. For me, it used to mean I had 5 days of 11 hours, which usually meant my brain would be exhausted, and I would come to you guys, and you would get really ridiculous content out of me of just me not knowing when to shut the fuck up. Take my headset off for a second. Yeah, that's why. There's something felt weird. I somehow got hair in my charging port. But yeah, so you gotta have a lot of hair. I get a haircut. That's what I need to do. Let me go back to short hair. Not as fuck. I should go to short hair. But so usually that's how it works. I would do 5 days. I'll work on Friday and do an extra 11-hour day on top of my other 11-hour days. And I do that for 2 weeks. Or I'd usually do it for like a week. And then the second week they'd cancel because they're like, oh, we don't have enough work. Whatever. No, this year, it's 6 days of 10-hour shifts. So I only have Saturday off every week now. For those 2 weeks. For the 14th to the 28th. So 12 shifts in 2 weeks. And to be fair, I like the paycheck. It's going to be a 70-hour paycheck for 2 weeks, which is really fucking good. I'm not going to argue with it. My next paycheck's already going to be like a 42, 43-hour paycheck. I left early as shit on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Because of the 4th. Because I knew I was getting 8 hours of pay just for being an employee. But yeah, so streams from the 14th to the 28th are going to be a little bit different. They'll be shorter, most likely, because I'm going to have to work the next day. At the same time, beer will probably not be consumed during those 2 weeks, at least not on stream. So I can't drink an entire 6-pack and go to bed and work the next day because I have to work the Thursday following on our Wednesdays now. So Chug will still be on sale. It's literally just going to be water. This is BS. I don't control that one, honestly. Like, I don't. JK, totally understand. I know. Like, I hate it, honestly, because Chug is one of our favorite things. Technically, though, I've only chugged 1 beer in 3 weeks. In the past 3 weeks. So, but, I don't know. We will figure that out. Yeah, and Bonk's on sale. Oh, God. It's on fire sale. Bonk is on fire sale. Things I forgot. Things I forgot about. I set this up literally like an hour before stream and I already forgot about it. Yes, I know. Okay. We need to figure out what we're playing tonight. Because I have no fucking clue. I thought about doing Elden Ring, but I really don't want to spend another 3 hours getting royally railed by Mesmer. If I do Elden Ring, I might go exploring and looking for shit. Or I could do Hades 2, because I haven't played in a while, and I know they've updated a lot. I kind of want to play more Abiotic Factor, but I'm kind of waiting for Cat to be free, and then I'll try to get the group back together for Abiotic Factor. Fragpunk's beta or alpha closed. We don't have that going on. Maybe I should download something. There's so much stuff, man. We should probably play Elden Ring. And just go exploring and find stuff. Yeah, let's do it. I'm open Elden Ring up. We'll just explore and we'll have a relaxed day in the Land of Shadow. Just, vibing, chilling out. Nothing to worry about. Oh, yeah, which, here's something that annoyed me. I watched Kelson fight the hippo. It only took him 2 tries. My buddy Joe messaged me today going, what the fuck is this hippo thing? And then he messaged me later going, all right, it took me 4 tries to beat it. And I'm just sitting here like, it took me like 20. I hate all of you. I want you all to understand. I hate all of you. Motherfuckers. I got mad, bro. I was like, my boy. I hate this shit. I'm turning this light on. God. Probably the last beer of the evening. But yeah, we're probably just gonna explore today. Let's go look around. Because funny enough, Kelson actually found. I didn't tell this to Kelson because he's on his own exploration. So he got to the. Interesting. All right, hold on. There we go. I love the flood of information. Woody, we're back on your side too, right? Making sure you're here. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Game's up. Game. Ding, ding. Yeah, cool. I keep reading the camera doesn't work for this, and I don't know if I want to turn the camera on. I'm kind of like, I enjoy talking to you guys, and I enjoy like you guys getting to see my facial reactions to shit. Because I'm never gonna get tired of like the physical. You can watch my brain die, like it just gave up. At the same time, I know you guys also just enjoy to listen. Let's see how long the camera goes before it locks up pretty bad. But what was I thinking? There's a lot of things I was thinking. I'm very tired. Content. That was the other thing I was thinking. Content creation. So content creation, I need to keep going. I need to work on that again. After one video got like its sound removed, my like no video I posted was doing well. Like they did not go. The algorithm did not touch it. It was like, nope, you were black flagged right now. So it wouldn't let me do anything. And I was just like, I'm gonna just walk away. I'll come back to this after a couple weeks and see if it's good. I'm also battling with myself. I got a pair of jeans that are green with flowers on them, and I love them, but also well, they were worn blue jeans. Wait, why is that a battle? They're fucking green jeans. Wear them. Fuck it. How the fuck is that a battle? You enjoy something? Wear it. Who the fuck cares? Yeah. I'll keep using the sword. The sword's fun. I gotta let this load for a second. Visions of Don't You Dare. I want to see if we get it let me solo him. Budrucker. Curfews. Watch me, bro. Pepper. Dog. Boonheeled. Babka. That's the point of the I don't remember standing. I don't like standing out, but they're cute. Also, they reverse Shaggy. That sounds dope, though. Top is brown, pants are green. That's funny. Gender bent Shaggy. Oh, I love that, actually. Okay, so Kelson somehow got to this side. How do I get to that side? Go back this way. Trying to see how they look with different tops. Out of style, and that's the struggle. That is fair. Green doesn't go with a full scale of colors. Black always works, in my opinion. Black always works. Green's complementing color is red, but I don't know if you want to walk around looking like Christmas. So, don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not a fashion person. I wear usually darker or neutral colors and then jeans. That's generally what I wear. Sometimes shorts. When I'm going out and about. When I'm at home, I'm in fucking... Actually, on stream, I'm in some sweaties. I'm in some sweatpants or some gym shorts. Off stream, right now in the heat, I'm in my fucking underwear. I have a t-shirt. I'm wearing my boxer briefs around the apartment. That's it. Plus the calf muscles that I don't have. I'm usually not, but I've been experimenting. That's fair. Game needs to load. What else was there? Maybe go exploring. I could go fight. So what is it? There's a grand total of 9 remembrance bosses. 5 of them are story bosses. Beyond that, there's really not a lot. Like beyond that, there's like a bunch of side bosses you can go run down and find, which some people are upset about because they're kind of easy. And then there's also the Dragon Bale, who apparently there's so much going on in that fight, it crashes PlayStation 5s. That's cool. When nothing's going on screen, my brain is just playing elevator music. Dun, 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 dun. Skipping through shit. There we go. Oh, okay. This is where the hippo was. Is there another way to get to I know Kelson found another way. Well, that guy's having a rough time fighting the hippo. Kelson came from a different angle. And I had to tell him to come from the... So I'm curious if there's another spot. Camera seems fine for now, which is actually pretty good. There's gotta be another way. Oh, there it is. Camera's now lagging again. Lock from that. Go over here. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I gotta figure out how to fix that, and I don't know. It's just my graphics card isn't good enough to run on both, or if I'm gonna do that, or if I need to upgrade something else. That but I literally give 0 fucks about you. Oh yeah. Apparently someone has already beaten the DLC, by the way, as a level 1 character with no upgrades on New Game 7 Plus, which is insane and respectable. Haven't I been down there? I love this, by the way. I would actually get the art of this tree on my wall. There has to be something down here. Go over here. I need to find something, chat. I need to find something. Let's go exploring. So I don't want to go back through Kelson's VODs and find how he got up there. Okay, that's the other side of that drop. You know there's a boss over there. I'm assuming the way Kelson got to keep the first time, I have to come from a different angle, and I don't know how he did. So I just know it's possible, but I know he didn't go from the front, so that's where the curiosity comes in. He didn't go from the front.
Dive as Golden Cock.
Dive does have a golden cock. Pyro! Welcome in. Thank you for continuing to be a regular of the dive bar. How you doing, my good friend? 10 months, my guy. Absolutely wild. I'm currently exploring the lands of shadow because I'm getting my butt kicked by the boss, Mesmer. Did I cross this bridge? No, if I did. Let's go find out. So, I don't think I did. That house isn't marked on my map. Go over here and check it out. This looks cool. Would this fall kill me? Probably. Most likely. See if we can find a way down. Oh, don't do that. Fire, how are you doing this wonderful day? I've had quite the interesting weekend. I'm hoping you're having a good time. Nope. Not dealing with you. Oh, game froze. There we go. Pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I've had an interesting one for sure. Shattered stone tiles. We'll come back to that. They're way down. Doesn't involve me breaking both my ankles. What is it? So yesterday I found a snake in my shower. No idea how it got. Well, it got there through the drains, most likely. But apparently it was a neighbor's snake. It was just vibing in my shower. Alongside that, today I had a flat tire on my sister's car that I'm borrowing. Gotta fix that. This is the direction. Oh, sorry, I need to borrow your shower. Funny. First off east, then west. Yeah, nah. I told that joke to, I said that to a friend of mine. I was like, yeah, there's a snake in my shower. And they were like, what? So you're just standing in your shower? I'm like, fuck off. And then I had to take a picture of it and I sent it to him. Like, no, there's literally like a black snake in my shower. But I have no idea how it got there. I meant to do this one. Fuck me. So, sir. I'll see your candelabra and I'll raise you a greatsword. Can I go down further? Yeah. Why is there an open chest? Let's keep going on further. But yeah, so there was that, and then today I had to talk to, or I had a flat tire, and I stopped at a gas station. Oh, that's where the baby world serpent went. Yeah, that's fair. End of God of War, right there. Could this be a tunnel? I don't know. But so I stopped at a gas station because I drove the car for like a mile and was like, there's something wrong with this car. So I stopped at a gas station and I saw the flat. I had to swap out for the spare. I had a homeless guy living out of the back of his very nice SUV, by the way. He takes real good care of it. Living out of his SUV helped me out. And by help me out, I meant he helped me get one bolt off, and then he just stood next to me for 30, 40 minutes telling me how to fix or replace a tire, even though I know how to replace a tire. Huh. Bonnie Village. Oh, the thing. Doo-doo-doo. You did not need to stop. You lurking? I'm assuming that's what that means. What is this? That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that guy's dead. I don't know what the hell that was about. So many of these people here crying. Edge! You can edge me, sir. I mean, wait. Oh, dogs, I'm sorry. This is not a... I can't say that joke. I started that joke, I started saying the joke, and I immediately stopped that joke. I was like, this is a bad joke. Precious item ahead. Why do I feel like you're baiting? My friend just said that my dog Mia is Scooby and I'm 100% Shaggy right now. That's awesome. I was listening. No head-to-head, man. Also, what is so many people told me, it's like, you could just keep this. And I'm like, fuck off. Like, I don't mind snakes. I didn't care that it was in my apartment. I was just kind of sitting there like, all right, there's a snake in my shower. That is new. I was already preparing to take it out. And then I was like, oh yeah, let me call my leasing office real quick and see if they know anything about this. Oh, I called them to see if they needed to call anybody. Because I was like, hey, I don't know if y'all want to call animal control, because I don't want to just, like, put a snake outside if, like, it's going to be a problem for you guys. I'm going to ignore him. I'm going to go this way. Cool area. But yeah, I had a lot of people who were like, hey man, you did want a pet? It's like, yeah, I do want a pet. I don't need, interesting. I don't exactly want a snake though. I would like something that cuddles and like isn't using me for warmth, but I want to use it for warmth. Do. This leads this way. So take a look. That sound made me jump. Not gonna lie. A lot of wolves. Oh, yeah, this guy's here. Well, I went this way. Yeet! Oh, nice. There's a church up here. We gotta go check out the church. Also, by the way, I love the DLC got so many mixed reviews. Because people were like, this thing exists just to be hard. And we're all kind of sitting here like, it's a FromSoft game. It's a FromSoft DLC. It was always gonna be hard. That thing is following me. Good to know. But I think my favorite thing so far has actually been the more determined, like FromSoft players or Soulsborne players who are like, yeah, you're right. The DLC is incredibly hard. Side note, half of these bosses are not harder than bosses in the base game. So, like, your complaint is kind of invalid. Ugh. I want to go to this church. This church definitely looks like a boss right now. The fuck this game is. Oh, this is almost 100% a boss arena. Cathedral of Menace. This just looks like a boss arena. Like, oh shit, I completely spaced out on some shit. Gotta go take care of it, and then I'll be back. Enjoy, have fun.
Well, we don't often
Okay, it's a person.
I am Emir. Welcome to Manus Meta. It is a pleasure to have you.
Okay.
In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed.
You had to rhyme.
We've convened here on this day. Allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
A hallowed ruin. Huh.
The map I gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided by the stars. I only wish to be of service, to help those who fight for their purpose. I'm not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes.
But how can you see my eyes?
Are you not?
Yes, the giant sword definitely.
Is something I've given you a map? Oh, I suppose you expect... I know the feeling. For power.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's wild.
Yes, do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
What? Don't you dare and then see God. Of course not. Death? So confused. He was like right here. We're like the amount of effort they put into this is gorgeous. Go this way. So many wolves are. Where is this? I think it's where Kelson was. Shadowkeep Church District. It is underwater.